Welcome to another game of Catan. Today we are in third position, and looking at the board, there is a high concentration of ore in the very center of the board. I'm looking at the 5, 9, 10. That looks very decent here. Getting the 3 to 1 to yourself. The wheat port, which you may or may not, you probably aren't going to use it. You're on plenty of ore, you're going to use it for cities, and there's not a ton of wheat on this board. We're in third position, so I'm assuming 5, 9, 10 gets taken. Maybe, okay, so green takes the 5, 10, 8. Probably going towards the 3 to 1. Going towards the ore port, okay. So he's assuming he might get on maybe the 11, 12, 6 on the way back. Okay, so the 5, 9, 10 is open for us. So I think we're going to take it. My only concern is, or my only question, I guess, is can we get on a solid wheat sheep spot? Because if I take the 6, 5, 11, and I can just get on one of these wheat spots, because no way he takes both. That could be worth it here. Just go full ore wheat sheep. I don't think so. I think this is too high of production. I don't want to give it to our opponent. Plus, that's a lot of ore, and if I had to pair it with the wheat spot, I don't know if I'm going to get on the 936, which means we'll go without a port, and we're not going to be on a ton of wheat. Always a potential the 9 just doesn't roll, which just ends our game. So this will give us a little bit more flexibility. But let's see. So because no one took the 5, 6, 11, maybe red goes 3, 6, 9, 11, 5, 6. Okay. So I'm tempted to just go 11, 4, 9 here, just so I can still connect my roads. And then let's see, what does orange take? Honestly, the 11, 12, 6 makes sense. Also the 3, 4, 8 maybe. I like the flexibility this gives us. And we want to be on the highest amount of wheat here. I think we are going to take this. And then do we want to point to the left? Because I don't think we're going to be able to compete with green. So I think we are, just so we can get road maybe long term. I really don't want to fight with green for this 2, 9, 10 spot if it is open. So I think pointing to the left here is a little bit more safe, especially if we go for road long term. Okay, so green maybe takes the 6, 5. Green doesn't take the 6, 5. Okay. Very interesting. So the 6, 5 is open for us now if we want to place our 2 roads to get there. Also a good thing we didn't compete with green for this 2, 10, 9 spot now that he's on a bunch of starting brick. Okay, wheat spot's blocked. And he steals from us. He takes our wheat. I think that makes sense to steal from us here. I think we're in a pretty solid position, and the wheat does hurt us quite a bit. We are really relying on this 5, though, and we haven't committed to army or road. Because I think green's probably going to get road here, given that his settlements are really close to each other and he's got plenty of brick, decent amount of wood. But we'll see. I think if we kind of meander around to this 6, 5. Yeah, I think you steal from green here. But let's see. Orange is in a decent spot. He's going to get his 3-1 taken. Red's in a decent spot. Honestly, everyone has decent setups here. I think I want to focus on Army. Really solid 6 block. Also have to remember that Orange started off with 2 wheat and an ore, and I think his 6 is rolled, so he is already pretty close to a city now. Okay, 10's hit again. Need some wood now. I do want to get on this 3-1. We are going to take that. Maybe he doesn't want to take it with us. Okay, so he didn't want to give us the wheat. It doesn't help us tremendously, but if that gave him the settlement, I'm not sure why he doesn't take that. Okay, so now Orange going for the 6-5. Which I actually don't like. I don't really want him to take the 6-5. But I also don't like Green placing soon on that sheep port. And he has the wheat for us. If we have to get a knight here, we will. And I think we will. Road building, that's perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Now we can cut Orange off to this 6-5, and then I think we're in a pretty dangerous spot. But we can't get ahead of ourselves. We need a 9 to roll, but that will give us the wood and the wheat. I wouldn't mind if Orange places another road, so we just waste more resources to get to the same spot. Let's see if we can get it here. I don't think we can, but we will see. Yeah, no one wants it. Okay, Orange at 9 cards, which is kind of worrisome, and his 8's rolled. We know the 10's rolled because we have 2 brick in hand, so he has some brick as well. He might be close to the road settle. Probably we should have stolen from him instead of Green here. I just wanted to block Green from getting the settlement, and I thought we would be a little bit closer, but our 9 hasn't hit, unfortunately. And he traded the wood and the sheep. Okay, to Green. It wasn't to Orange. Okay, there's his second wood, so he might have the road settle here, which is tough. Yeah, he's sitting at 10 cards. We really need a 7. Looks like Green's going for the early road. Let's see, a 7. A 2. Okay, I think he has it then. I think he has it. Okay, he needs another brick then. He probably has the 4-for-1. Oh, he doesn't have the 4-for-1. Okay, 3 cards just for this wood. Oh, I think we have to pass. That's tough. I mean, we're going to need to fight for Army, so we have to pull the dev. That is just unfortunate. Our 9 just did not hit. So orange has the settle indefinitely. I had to rush that trade out. I'm glad I still got the wheat, but he has all 4 cards now for the settle. So we will be blocking orange as much as we can here. I am very surprised that green didn't go for the 9-10-2 spot. Now our 9 hits. Well, we can still snag that spot from red, which does sound pretty appealing. This will help us for a road as well. The 11s have been hitting quite a bit here. Red also now getting dev cards. Does green have the robber here? No, he doesn't. Yeah, so that 6 is going to hurt both red and orange quite a bit. What's nice too is that we share the 9 with red, so his knights will help defend. And we share the 5 with orange, so his knights will help defend. Okay, this is going on orange, and then hopefully we see a 9. Okay, we see the 2. We are going to get the other dev. Not exactly what we wanted, but we are still a knight ahead, so we will have to use this for dev cards if necessary. Although it would be nicer if we could use this for a city. Okay, green going for another dev. Surprised he's not going for road here. But we definitely look scary because of our flexibility. We will probably have to use this Year of Plenty for another knight. Tempted to rob from green. Yeah, he's in biggest competition with us. And I don't think I want to use the Year of Plenty just yet, because it just gives us 1 dev card. And he hasn't played a knight. But he could play a knight and then just buy another one, and then he'll be ahead, so I do have to use it. Okay, green didn't have a knight. Yeah, he wants to city up that 5, 8, 10 spot really bad. And he should be able to get road. So both road buildings have been taken. Year of Plenty has been taken. 2 knights. So red could have a mono VP. Maybe Year of Plenty that he's just saving. But red's in a tough spot here. He needs to compete with us for army. Okay, we don't need to use our knight, so we're going to save it. 9 block would be pretty hard. So I think red probably blocks the 5. because that hurts orange as well. He's doing okay. Oh, he blocks the 10, okay. Steals from orange. We like to see that. 10 doesn't really hurt us that bad. Now if a 9 hits, we do have a city. And we'll be placing that on this 5, 9, 10. There's the mono. Takes all of our ore from us. Does he have enough for 2 cities? All of our hard-earned ore stripped from us. Now the question is, do we want to rob from orange or green? Problem is green is pretty much uncontested for road. So I think we rob from green. Don't think anyone takes this, but we'll offer it anyway. And that's not worth 2 cards here. We're going to need our 10 for our expansion onto the 3-1. There's the 9. Okay, so he puts that on the 5 or the 9. And he takes our wheat. That actually puts us under 8 cards, so I think he should have stolen from red there. He should have probably placed on the 5 and stolen from orange. That makes the most sense. Red is pretty much out of the game, I would say, at this point. He's too far behind. Not out of the game, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. Still plenty of game left to play, but it is going to be much harder for him. Now we could get the city here. I think we're going to try to do that. We're going to increase this ore production to be effective. And it pays off immediately for us. Green sitting on 13 cards. Yeah, he's got plenty of cards to make something happen here. He's sitting on so much production. He's going to triple up on this 8. Probably trying for 2 settlements. That 8 needs to be blocked. So he's not connecting yet. He knows he doesn't have to. But I think he's definitely between me and him, but I think that 8 makes a lot of sense. Or even the 10 to hurt both of us. Nice. Okay, that's good. We are sitting on a lot of brick now. I'm tempted to 4 for 1, but I don't really want to. I don't really need to, so I think I'm going to pass. I think it's very possible green steals from us. Yeah, red doing all that he can. That's the only thing he can do now is get dev cards. And maybe expand to that 2-6. Green probably wanting to invest in knights here. But he's going to get road pretty much uncontested. We do have to keep in mind, though, orange is just one road away from getting road himself. Also, he could sneak through our 11-5, so that is something to be conscious about. Okay, our 10 hits. So we might as well just close up road right here. Just to be safe. Then we'll pass. Okay, now the question is, does red rob from us or does he rob from green? Probably us now. Even though green's going to get it long term, we still have a good chance of getting army as well. So he probably blocks the 5. Yeah, and steals from us. Now we may want to city up this 10-9-2 spot, just so that every time a 10 hits we can... Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not too stressed about the 10. So that every time a 10 hits we can get two roads. But I don't want to be coming off this strong this early, because I do think green gets road long term. So hopefully a 9 hits. Definitely need dev cards now. Some extra wood would be nice as well. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. So even when he connects, he won't actually beat us. See if anyone wants to give us wheat. Nope. The 9 probably puts it back on the 5 now. And he takes our sheep. We needed the sheep. And now the 9 hits. The timing of these rolls are not helping us a ton here. Okay, the 5 hits. Nasty block. We needed the sheep. Do we want to just put the road down anyway, is the question. Yeah, I think we do. I think we are going to want to keep road long term if we're able to. But yeah, that cheap steal was tough. Yeah, red just bought another dev card, so we are in a tough spot now. We definitely need a dev card as soon as possible. So 11 or 4. 5. I mean, we'll take the city, but we really would rather not. Okay, he takes our brick. And another 10 hits, so we should at least keep road. There's the 9. Let's see a 4. Another 9. I think we are going to have to 4 for 1. Wow, okay. Well, this is an insane amount of cards. I may have been able to win there. I'm not sure. I might have messed something up. I just had to go quick because time. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll do one more for good measure. Okay. So now we're pretty flexible, even if red takes army here. We just need 1 settle, or we could pull for it. And I think we have road locked down for a little bit. The 9s came in clutch at the end, but I don't want to speak too soon. Green is also still 2 roads away. So I have to be careful. I don't think we can win this turn. Probably blocks the 10. Or the 9. 10 or the 9. Can't do anything. 7. We're getting our ore stolen. God, I don't want to get this stripped from us, but green could very well. Oh, green steals from orange? What? Why does he steal from orange here? I mean, we'll take it. We'll take it. I'm not complaining. But if a 5 and a 9 hits, it's GG. Maybe he knew orange had a resource. I think he's just trying to extend. So he needs 2 more roads. Okay, no one's going to trade with us. And we can't do anything with 2 cards. Okay, the 11 hits again. Green is so close, by the way. Also, red could be at 8, I'm realizing. Okay. We're at 7, we just need a 9. We need a 9 to end it. Weird, he doesn't take that trade with us. Oh, and he blocks the 9. Very smart, very smart. But a 9 still actually gets us the win. Let's go. Oh, good game. Feels like it's been forever since we won, but and the 9s didn't really roll that much, but they came in clutch at the end there. A lot of 7s, a lot of 6s, a lot of 10s and 11s. The 11s really helped us out because they evened out our ratios quite a bit. No 12s hit. Got a couple 2s. Pretty much no 4s. Good game. I didn't expect us to go for road. Comment down below if I had the win with the cards I had. I was questioning if I should go to the wheat port first to be able to port my wheat instead of having to 4-for-1 my wood. But I already had the settle here, so I was assuming that to port for the settle would have cost more money than just getting the settle on the 3-to-1 and then porting for the wheat port. But I didn't have too much time, so if you made it this far, comment down below if I made the right call there or if there was a more efficient way to do that. Also could have got dev cards there too for army. That was another option. I just think I potentially had the win, so I just started placing. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.